Dude, you
shout out my G's.
You taken me bio.
Yeah.
But I'm blown away by this. Yes, I remember you went, and in fact, we saw you go and explode instantly.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
So what happened? So now you joined USIU. At the same time, musically, have you joined Jomino?
No, I started with the Watasema Watachoka. Then after Watasema is when I joined Jomino. Then
at this time for Jomino, are you in USIU?
I'm in USIU. Yeah, that's like my first year now.
Okay. Okay. So when you were in first year, your camp wasn't not yet set up.
Camp 254, not yet.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
254 I established in 2008, but I incorporated in 2009.
Okay, so in this story, while you're in USIU, what comes next is Jomino.
Yes. MC
you haven't touched.
Jomino and MCing were like almost at the same time.
Okay, tuingia hapo basi.
Yeah, they were like concurrent.
Okay.
So what happened is Saidid Watasema Watachoka ikabamba wase. So now I am pulling now an audience that I didn't have of secular fans or mainstream fans. And also it's because of Kolo, it's opening up a new Pandora's box of Mashabiki and Clout. Because Klepto was a big name. Big name. And so after that, my cousin DNA dropped Banjuka.
DNA is your cousin?
DNA is my cousin. Yeah, we're related to marriage.
Above you?
So my uncle is married to his auntie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir.
Big shout out D. So D did Banjuka, and then
Banjuka remix.
So I approached him and I told him, "Bana, me I'm getting into this secular business. Nataka kuingia mainstream zea manze. So ni gave us na diverse. So he's like, come." So he introduces me to Steve-O or Mr. Votes of Jomino, and I get a verse on Banjuka. And
you knew there was a remix happening.
So now CDNA ndio ananiambia sasa na do remix, come tupige remix. I'm like, I want in this industry. Put me on. That's you get. Because yeye alikuwa sha hit. Banjuka ili explode ile design ya. Hata Madhangu alikuwa naimba. Madhangu ameimba ngoma kadhaa za gospel, ameimba Banjuka ya Isa Mosmos na ile historians. You like to napenda kuhanya, you know, and she didn't know what it means. Kila huku Nairobi.
That song is nice. Yeah.
So hizo ni masongs nimesikia Madhangu anaimba kwa bafu. I'm like, mom, mzee yako mama mzee. Wala unajua kile ninamaanisha? Na mwacha hapo. Hizi kitu poa na mwambia hizi kitu poa. Oh, hizi kitu poa. But ni song poa, unaona? So
you jump onto the Banjuka.
Yeah, so D put me on, man. Like I told D I want to get serious in this mainstream industry. He said, "Are you sure? Go serious. Come I show you how we do it."
Banjuka reloaded. Jomino Banjuka tunapa remix. Wanauliza kwani remix inatoka siku gani? Banjuka tu. Wanauliza kwani remix inatoka siku gani? DNA Kaya Bishop Jimwa. Wanauliza kwani remix inatoka siku gani? Banjuka tu. Wanauliza kwani remix inatoka siku gani? DNG Big Press. Mimi niko tayari kujipamba vinasti na kuchanganya msichana kiasi, nimkuze pale niulize anasikiaje. Leo watu kukutana diache ni shikamo marahaba shikamo ni marahaba. Tukianza kazi mina yeni kinyume, anageuka maji mina geuka chuma. Nika maji tunashtuka juu, dema nafanya thao zinageuka blue. Ni machupa tu za sambuka tu, mina inuka juu wakibanjuka juu. Na cheki chupi dress nika kichungi, life ni fupi na nisijifungi. Na beba take away asubuhi katatu mazee. Niko kukona kwa points kana ni cheki tu, ana nimesea na mimi natabasamu tu. Sina noma angalia tu, kama lemna tusiogope karibia tu. Story tu staarabu kama inaingiana tu, tunajua vile mi ufanya mzee wewe tu. Waseme waseme tu, Banjuka tu, roho tu, kitu tu, kuna happy yako tu. Na specialize na kufanya mamanzi wasikie fiti, madem wenye penda kusikiza zetu mziki. Wana lie, vile tutumia pesa kwenye bar, inawafanya wawe generous kugawa. Hatuja kuja ndo tuwalipia mama manzi nyuma. Swali ni watakuja na sisi kwa nyumba. DNA kaya G1 Bishop guarantee collab ukisikia utavika jo. Mimi nauna kali DNA na wizi tuko games paka DNA kwa mwili.
So he told me join Jomino. We have this label called Jomino. He took me there. I met Mr. Votes, the producer. I met the crew. I met my manager, who now became my manager. Guy who became my manager, Eric Mutabari, Muti, big shout out. And these are the guys who helped shape my secular career, so to speak. So I did Banjuka. That was the first jam I did with them. Remix, I killed that hook. Killer Moon too. Banjuka too. So like,
nice. So you already started that energy side.
Yeah. So I'd already started doing that hype thing, because I felt like it sets me apart from my competition. I'm not just a rapper, I'm also a hype MC. So you get what I mean? Like,
I get.
I'd already started carving my brand. So if you look at even like jams that we did with Jomino, they after like Kamua. Yeah, mnajua mina Kamua. Hey, makamuzi ya hali ya juu, you know?
Imebidi 2008 tumekam na mzuka bad manners tumedu skipo kitchen na nyuma mzuka. Hey! East Africa, Jomino of comes DNG DNA Kaya Genraise unajua round this nimetua na mistari kisua nimekam kutarua hii fani kize nimekam kuikamua hii industry kama nyumbani kuipanua mtaani Jomino wametukubali wamesema ni wakati wetu ale masho tena kimati wa hii fani big up to mama na masota wogofrane kipira line saba pamoja na namba 8 kupata riziki twenzetu tukangangane hasa na saka hela kila wakati lazima nwe na hiki kipaji nikae mbele bora nikae msuka mzee nisipoa niwe pesa na nuka mzee tupepee kitajiri na kifahari tu tukamue makamuzi na hali ya juu. Kamua makamuzi na hali ya juu.
Like it's my brand.
Chapa remix.
Yeah, I did Chapa remix. Oh my god, I did iyo hingomani yangu maisha pia
Oh, you did that?
yangu. Yes, that's my jam, bro.
Oh yes. I
featured
know
a
that.
chick called Miss Tindy.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on, it's your boy DNG, introducing a new sensation, Miss Tindy, Jomino of course. Nafasi karatasi na kalamu, wadhi wamepigwa na kutoka masanamu. Ngoma ya shika toka Nairobi hadi Lamu, nasikizwa kanisani jo waka kwa vilabu. Na speak kwa mic na inatoka tu vitamu. Ka King Maida jabadilika dhahabu. Ajabu mistari imetazwa kitabu. Kuflow nitaflow mpaka mimi niwe babu. Nilizaliwa na ngoma kwa damu. Ishara shuti wa kale uliza mamangu. Kutakitiketi chini mwanangu, kwani sasa mimi nina hamu na gamu kutolea kilicho moyoni mwangu ili wewe uhisi hisia zangu. Furahia tu hii ngoma yangu, besi imeisha wacha korasi kamu. Ngoma yangu nitachafua tu, cheki vile wasaya nimewakwa tu. Shika pozi man, hebu tulia tu kidogo tu, nikueleze ilivyokuwa tu.
But this under Jomino.
Under Jomino, yes.
But Chapa Remix was under Shazi.
Shazi.
How did you get onto Chapa Remix?
Very interesting. Shazi's brother,
Rodo, yeah.
And I went to the same primary school, St. Christopher's. Funny enough. And then I think during campaigns there was some interaction. The party, and then me, I've always hung out with Karen boys.
So if you're a current boy, you know what it is like. So I've very good friends who are current boys, Kinariki, Kianga, etc. So I'd hang out with their houses for weeks and weeks, and we'd go for parties, trips out of Nairobi, throw down proper. So that's how I mingled with that current crew.
But you and Shazi were not in USU at the same time?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't believe so. So that interaction, I believe, was a current thing, and also knowing the bros, so there's familiarity. So yeah, can we do something? So Shazi, there's something I'm forgetting. Shazi came also because of Black Star Entertainment.
Yeah, bruh.
Yes, there's so
You
much.
have
So the
done
chronology
your
inanipita
job.
kidogo. So when I started emceeing, let me tell you a very interesting story.
Okay, we have to come back to
So the
Jomino.
Shazi is connected to Black Star.
Yes, okay.
So that came after Jomino, by the way.
Okay, then let's finish. Okay,
with
the Jomino then. So,
Yeah. So Jomino, I did EO, I did Kamua Kamua.
bruh, you've
Also
done
did
things.
Shake I did with Ulopa though. It was produced by Ulopa, but my management was still, it's because Jomino were my managers. But I wasn't locked to recording only with Jomino.
Hii hapa ni ya kila mwenye kwenye mamabili, kwenye TV, kwenye redio, kwenye club. Hii ni yako 2008. Kipira line saba pamoja na namba 8. DNG
Yulopa ngoma
1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. This is for everybody on the dance floor. Shake it on the floor. Shake it till your sweat starts running on the floor. More time, baby, touch what you for. Here, can I put you on the dance floor? Shake it on the floor. Can I put you on the Weekendi, time ya kutoa stress kiasi, na tumaini leo nazangukia bahati. Nina dom fukoni, nimehasa wazazi. Leo sipandi mathri, nimeshalipia taxi. Party mabinti, dress the kids. Gonna be a wild night, yeah, you know the drill. Gonna hit my road boy, jeans bag in a shot. Gonna hit my them high heels, mini skirt. Mademo wili kando wameshikilia klasi. Leo situpi mbao, misipotezi wakati. Faster, nishanjisunda katikati. Shangi za raundi mbili za kemikali. Sijui ikifika sijui itakuwaje. Sijui ama demo wili watadai aje. Sijui watadai kwenda nyumbani na nane, ama watasikizia za huyu mnadi. Time wacha tule happy tu. Waita leta raundi yata kila times tu. DJ weka track mtundo tu. Na tukule happy roho moja. Come on, 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. This is for everybody on the dance floor. Shake it on the floor. Shake it till your sweat starts running on the floor. More time, baby, touch what you for. Here, can I put you on the dance floor? Shake it on the floor.
And what did it mean as them managing you? What was the agreement that you had?
Getting
So this
me-
was your first record deal?
Yeah.
Or management deal?
Management deal, not record deal. I even say in one of my songs, Mina Jili Pia Ngoma Missy Die record deal. I made it all my nigga. Now what a deal. I'm a core award winner, nigga, bank account 6 figures. Number 1 hype man, DNG just getting bigger. Imagine Esther having 6 figures in your account was a big deal then. Do you understand?
Yep.
6 figures is like 100 G's.
Yep,
100
yep.
G's to 999,999 is 6 figures,
Yeah.
folks. So that was a big deal, man. Akulipwa so bank account 6 figures, like from having no money to an account with 100,000 shillings.
Oh, God.
Oh God. Because ile ya kore ilikuja na ikupita sotalo. Unaelewa Kenya nasema iliisha. Nikapata ka 350 because $5,000 times 71 shillings at the time. Ikapo nikaipigisha job, yani I invested in videos and all that. Na nikabuy ka gari ka Starlet.
When you bought the Starlet for what, 50 G's? How did you pull all that tunes? So you recorded your album with what?
Like 100K and then now plus some savings.
Oh, okay, so kulikuwa na savings. Because I'm like, even videos and all those things.
You know, I started selling stuff in high school. High school I used to sell a couple of things. I don't know if I should say on this show.
Pints.
No, I used to sell porn.
Bro, you used to sell porn.
Esther.
No, I'm just trying to see your business side.
Yeah. So I was in the computer class. I did comms hadi form 4, like coding nini. Even KCC I did a computer project.
Yeah.
So I'm good at computers. Even my toy has that thing happening with comms. Like my toy is 7 and she can do PowerPoint presentation. She can Google DNG, put photos and put a slideshow.
Nice.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
techie. We're just smart guys. Thank you. Praise God. just joking. So, so I used to put porn in diskettes. For the younger viewers, diskettes were like present day USBs.
Yes.
So a floppy disk or a diskette was a box thing that you insert into a computer, and that can take up to about, I can't remember the size,
25 MB, was it 5 MB?
3 something MB.
Yeah.
Small. So the diskette was before CD.
Yep.
There was diskette, then CD.
In fact, there was floppy, then
this floppy na diskette ni ile, I think.
Yeah. No, there was like a floppy one, like this one. I've put a screenshot. And then now there was the one you're talking, a more hard one.
So this one was like a small thing, plastic, easily breakable. So I'd go download, and then I rent for guys 50 bob per day. Nyonga bank. Unajua high school ni noma buda junior dole buda. Mapuberty zinatembea, watu wanaumia huku nje. You know your body is evolving. And you don't know why it's like this, man say. So now kuna washamba mafala nini hawajui hizi vitu. So mimi nilikuwa opportunist mbaya sana. So I used to go to a cyber cafe in town called Lazard's.
Yeah.
Lazard's was 50 cents browsing per minute.
Yeah.
So I used to download let's say I have like 50 shillings or 100 shillings. How many you know how many minutes those are?
Yeah, that's like 100 bob is 200 minutes.
100 bob is 200 minutes.
Yeah.
Of downloading. Oh no. But in slow motion because haiko na wifi 4G ni 5G kana buffer kapicha kamoja kana buffer hivi.
The reason why I let you share this story.
Alafu nazicompile paka inajaa. Sasa inajaa, najua hizi ni za ma blacks, hizi ni za ma whites, hizi ni za mama za wanono, hizi ni za ma milf. Sasa natafuta wasee wa hiyo kipindi daro. Niaje, unataka gani? Nataka za ma blacks. Na msukumi ya diskette. Na ukipoteza diskette unanilipa penalty ya $5. Na kuriada. Na kuleta juu ama anachukua bagi yako nini inaleta noma.
Bro,
so 50 bob. Now make do.
Yeah.
Then later.
No, let me tell you why I let you share that story even on CTA. For me, it's the thinking of business.
Yeah.
Bro, you're an
I saw opportunity bana. Watu ni mabodas, wengine ni mafala, wengine hata hawajui hawako exposed. So kitambo ilikuwa magazines. Remember those are the days we were moving from magazines to internet.
Yep. So
magazine ilikuwa ngori juu kwa chuo kitambo wasa alikuwa anapigishwa sport search. Ile headmaster ameingia ukipatwa na hizo mapono mag unapigwa suspend. So diskette ulijua angejua ni ya nini. Mimi niko computer class. I'm a computer student. What is this? This is for my project. Unaelewa? Kumbe na operate mbaya sana. And operate. Then from there I started now selling music. I also realized there's an opportunity for music because guys didn't have access. Those are the days you couldn't download anything, even like YouTube wasn't there. So I used to go get albums in town. I buy a 250 bob, let's say like Mystical, Get Rich Die Trying. I burn it. So I buy a diskette, CDs were 40 shillings, and then I burn for 10 bob. I didn't have a CD writer in the house. So I used to go to the cyber. So my input capital is 50 shillings. I'm selling at 250 shillings. My profit is 2 sok. Yani 200 shillings per CD. So that now migrated me from the porn industry to music business. Yes. So I realized iko na domob. Hizi mangoati haileti sana.
And you can't really publicize yourself
because ni chini ya ni chini ya maji maudijo, lakini CD pia ina demand. And then you know music has love. You get what I mean? Like kama 50 cents zile alikuwa ametoa Get Rich Die Trying venye nilienda nayo class. I saw like 10-20 copies in a day. So that's like 200 shillings profit times 20. That's 4,000 shillings. As a high school student from 2, from 3. So you tell me they are bowling. So now those are the days of village market.
Yeah.
Sarit Center, pale arcade. I'm buying guys drinks bana. I'm ordering a taxi to and from Ngumo to village market 650.
And this is not days of Uber.
You guy, I had a cab guy called Maina. And then those are the days before mobile phone. So it is for Maina, when I'm checking from the school bus, I PTM, I tell him, Sato, nitakutokea by 2 ama by 1 tufikishe VM na utanrudia 6 ama 6:30 hapa. Unajua kuna simu.
Yep. Bro, you know you've got a baby face. Guys may think you're young. You're actually young, but there's a lot that you've done in your...
I started too early.
Yeah, you
I was
started too
exposed
early,
to
bro.
people. And then I was a guy of like inquisitiveness, sana. So pushing all boundaries.
Okay, so let me ask you now, in this season of Jomino, again, back to the management, are they bringing you in loot? Because now you're in university, you've got your pocket money maybe from your mom.
Yeah.
How are you making money?
Yeah, so now Jomino's role as my managers, to manage my brand, get me publicity, interviews, things like that, and also help me transcend into this new industry that I didn't know about. I was new to. Plus also booking. So like now, some like the gig I was telling you for Tusker, those are gigs that Jomino guys would book for me. So we did some gigs.
So is this the only way you're making money right now?
Performances, yes. Performances. And then
Performances as an artist?
As an artist, yes.
Wow. And how much are we talking?
As an artist, maybe like 20 Gs, 25 Gs.
Okay.
Because like, then a percentage of that money would go to the manager.
Yep.
Like, I can't remember the percentage, maybe like 70-30, something like that. So let's say out of, say, a gig of 25,000, balance here, you say 70% ndo yangu, 30% nenda kwa management. I get. So that's the deal we had. And then now pole, the more you perform, the more your rate card starts to grow. And that's the beautiful about the stripes thing. Like you start from zero, but grow your brand.
It's true.
So for me, the disheartening thing is when I see big names taking their brand back to zero. Like big names begging for an opportunity to perform. I'm charging 50 Gs. Somebody who's a big name known across the country. That's nonsense, man. And I keep calling them out because what they're doing is destroying an entire industry. If a big name like DNG starts charging from 300,000, which is my current rate card, to 50,000 or 20,000 shillings, what am I doing to the game or these young guys who are starting today? Hawa sahi wagenge tu watalipisha ngapi? You understand? We have to push the envelope so that the industry accommodates the rest.
I mean, I'm still stuck at 300 grand, bana.
Yeah, that's my standard rate card.
So deck you're pushing 10 gigs minimum.
Depends.
Anyway,
good times, bad times.
We'll get there.
COVID time has been a bad time.
It's been a for you. It's
been like in our industry, in media, entertainment, it's up and down. When it's really good, it's really good. Like there are days where I book like 4 gigs. Like I remember like when I was doing it junior NBA, and I've done like 3-4 gigs back to back. You're tired, like I'm swatching in between the shows. I'm moving from one venue to another venue across the country. It happens. And there are days where there are no shows.
We'll get there. You guys love yours. Let me tell you, thank you for just sharing your journey like this. So now, I've understood this Jomino. I've understood them being your manager. I've understand the music that you're chomoing here.
Then we even did PNU campaign for Kibaki.
Was this now under Jomino?
Under Jomino. Because
okay, let's talk about that. That was a good
big.
moolah.
Like for me, that was a game changer because